Hello, friends! Originally, Sir Nathan and myself were going to be doing a series on Until Dawn, but have a pacifist run where we save everybody instead of kill everybody like we did in the original series. But unfortunately, we have not been able to get back together on this, and we both kind of lost interest in it at this point. But we did end up shooting 2 episodes of it at the ending of our genocide run. So here are some of just the best moments and the best bits from those episodes. I hope you enjoy it. Just trying to salvage the almost 2.5 hours we spent on it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I kind of hope you enjoy the bits we talk about. Thanks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the pacifist run of Until Dawn, I guess.
The probably objectively less funny version.
Most likely. The one with probably fewer Nathan laughs, at least.
There's some fun. I mean, it's always funny to watch somebody get clotheslined by a tree.
That is true. Okay, so I read through a little bit of this guide that we're going to use to get everyone out perfectly, and apparently the prologue doesn't matter at all. They die no matter what. So we're just going to go ahead and completely skip that and go right to stage 1, and we are going to continue from there.
I remember you saying that it was paramount that you shoot the squirrel to save it.
No, it is absolutely okay. So the only things that matter in the first chapter are don't look at the phone, don't shoot the squirrel, and don't hit the crow with a snowball.
That's reasonable, I think.
So it's basically like don't be a dick.
All of those are pretty reasonable.
Okay, so is this the survivor?
Yeah, it looked like that. Looked like his coat.
Yeah, that looked like his coat that Mike wears later.
Does he die? He has to die no matter what.
The hillbilly? I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like he dies no matter what.
Okay, we don't need these intros. Yeah, we get it. So, if you guys have watched the other run first, that you'll probably we know everything that's going to happen basically. So, don't worry too much.
At least, I mean, it's probably going to change pretty quickly to the point that we don't know what's going to happen.
I think the only thing that's really going to change from what I can tell, at least in the first chapter, is like people will be around instead of being dead.
But I mean, yeah. But like after the first chapter, things probably will be different.
Most likely. Yeah, this is objectively going to be less funny. I can already tell. But it'll make me feel better about killing them the first time around. My brain's been taught to care about everything, Nathan. I'm sorry.
Well, that's where you and I differ.
Well, I mean, just people. I don't care about things.
No, I don't care about anything.
You don't care about anyone?
No.
Hey, there you are, baby.
He's just really weird looking.
He is. He looks better with his head cut off.
I agree.
Have you ever been to a Comic-Con?
No.
They are honestly, you'd be doing God a favor if you threw a D.O. bomb in there, because I've never...
I've heard that. I've heard that it's very, very bad.
I've never smelled someone that bad before, and I've been next to people in 8th grade gym class. There are people who don't believe in deodorant.
I've heard that it's bad.
It's not for everybody. And it's not ever the people that are in costumes either. It's always like the person who's in like the band T-shirt or whatever, or and they're not. I'm not saying like it's the larger crowd. I'm just saying anybody.
Yeah.
Like they just don't believe in I don't fucking get it. It scares
it.
the hell out of. I'm gonna pick clowns this time to see if it changes anything.
Comic-Con. I don't know if I've said this in here before, but Comic-Con has always been kind of like D&D for me, where it's like that line that I just haven't quite been willing to cross.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant there for a second. I was like, what?
Part of me knows that D&D would be really fun, but part of me
if you have the right people, yeah.
Like that's like that territory where like
that's mega nerd territory.
You get into some weird
I got you.
people.
I understand.
And that's kind of how I feel about Comic-Con, like.
Well, I think going to Comic-Con isn't nerd territory. I think dressing up for Comic-Con is probably more nerdy.
Yeah.
But going there, it's actually a lot of fun. It's either really fun or it's really disappointing. Because you either have a crowd I'll pick clowns again. You either have a crowd that has really good costumes, or you have people that scrounged it at the last minute, and it's less impressive.
There's definitely some really cool ones out there. I've seen some cool Warhammer 40k ones that are really impressive.
Yeah.
People dress up as space marines and stuff, their costumes, because space marines are 9 feet tall.
Yeah,
They're
and they're
those
on like
big
stilts.
And they've got like the big robot hands.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
The ones where you can completely eliminate all factors of your own personality are better. So that's why the like if you come with like Spartan armor or something, people will more likely take pictures with you because they see it more as the character and not at all as the person in the suit. I think that's also why a lot of people like mascots, because there's like no trace of a human being on the outside anyway. But yeah, that might have been a little bit too deep of an analysis.
The only way I'd ever go
is if I drug you.
Yeah.
Not drugged.
You drugged me.
No, that's not what I drugged you. Drug you on the pavements. They're fun. I've been to 3, and I've been to one that's called PopCon. PopCon was more like YouTuber-ish stuff, not so much, any kind of pop culture stuff. But I did get to meet, I can't think of his name, but the original Flash Gordon actor.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was
still alive?
He was in 2016, 2015.
He's gotta be getting up there.
And then in that same place I met Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and then Lord Minion 777 and My Skirm, which are 2 of Markiplier's buddies. So I got... It used to hang right there, but I have signatures from all of them on one. I'm less impressed with their content now, though, so I don't hang it up anymore.
I never really watched much Markiplier.
Everything now seems like forced reactions, like he's trying to laugh. Whereas mine is just kind of like, we're here, we're all friends, fuck it. I'm not trying to impress anybody. The axe is missing. It's like Matt gets it later for something. I don't actually remember where he gets it, though.
He finds it in the door of the...
Of the ticket, or not the ticket, the trolley thing.
What's it? Yeah.
What is it even called?
Ski lift.
Isn't there like an actual name for it, though? It's not just ski lift?
I think it's a ski lift.
It's a lift for your skis. I thought the ski lift was like the one they have in, like theme parks where it's just like your legs dangle.
Right, it is, but it's called a ski lift because you take it up a mountain to ski.
Oh. I'm just going to call it a trolley because that feels better to me.
That's fine.
I'm going to completely disregard what you just said and go with my own instinct.
No, because
Oh, you were going to talk about the D&D that experience that you've...
It was... I think I would be just based on this one experience I had, I think I would probably be I don't want to toot my own horn. I think I would be a pretty fun person to play.
Oh, absolutely.
D&D with.
I'm a DM and I would love to have you as a player.
Because what I did was I was a carnival strongman. That was my character.
Okay.
And I had this idea, so I was like, okay, I don't care about anything. They were trying to explain all the rules to me, and I was like, whatever. I'm a carnival strongman. I've got a big handlebar mustache, and I wear a leopard print leotard. And I'm just a carnival, that's my character. And another guy who I was playing with was like, I like that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a carny as well. I'm going to be a little person.
You're just going to
I'm
ride?
going to ride a basket on your back. And the DM, or whatever you want to call it, was
Game
like,
Master,
was like,
Dungeon Master, whatever.
He's like, okay, we're all in this car. We're traveling to get away from zombies.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going to Cracker Barrel.
Okay, so it's like modern day.
We are going to go find a Cracker Barrel. That's what I'm taking the reins now.
Right.
And I'm going to go find a Cracker. He was like, no, we're not going to do that. I was like, okay. Well, me and this my carny friend, we're getting out of the car. We're walking. We're going to go find a Cracker. So now the DM had to have 2 stories going on. The main story.
Yeah,
you'd actually work.
You're basically being an ass.
No, okay, but I did it in a way that they actually really because it was fun. I was being funny, and so they enjoyed it. But so they're like, okay, well you go find a Cracker Barrel, and meanwhile these people are doing important stuff. You and this dwarf are going to a Cracker Barrel. They're like, okay, well this Cracker Barrel is absolutely swarming with zombies. You get in there, You like play with a slinky. You like eat some bacon. I don't know. You're in Cracker Barrel, and while you're not paying attention, zombies swarm the area.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm a carnival strongman. I'm a big burly man. I'm throwing my midget friend like a football. I'm throwing him out the window to save him, and then I'm taking out the supports with my fists of this building.
Okay.
I'm gonna heroically sacrifice myself. And they were like, we don't want you to do that because we like your character too much. So you do all this, but you survive. And I was like, okay, but I never played again. And that was my D&D.
That's a pretty good character.
It wasn't. It was just a carnival. It was
I mean,
like
the sideshow bullshit.
Like a Russian carnival strongman. Her name was like Ivan Strombol or something.
That's a great name, though. Oh my god! I've had players with me.
Strongman.
I've had players with me that are just totally like, well, I don't want a backstory. I don't need one. It's like, well, it's gonna judge a lot about what your character is and how it develops and how I interact with you as other characters. It doesn't matter. It's like, it does. It's immersive experience. You gotta. Yeah, no, I would love to have someone.
Because I'd be pretty good with like improvising. Like,
yeah, well, that's good.
Funny stuff.
Improvisational skills.
I think it'd probably be fun, but I've never really done it.
Apparently, the part of your brain that does improv also does rap, so maybe you'd be a good rapper, Nathan.
I doubt it.
Up until a couple days ago, I did not know that glizzy was actually a hot dog. Glizzy means hot dog. I didn't know. My brother came in my room the other day and was like, "You're a glizzy," and I was like, "I have no fucking clue what that is." And he just kept saying it until I got angry at him, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up." So I googled it, and he was calling me a hot dog. I don't know why.
See,
my siblings are fucking bananas, bro. Especially my brother.
Glizzy sounds like it would be something like.
It sounds like a slur.
It sounds like it'd be raunchy or something.
Yeah. Slur, or at least not a good thing, but it's a fucking hot dog.
Kind of like kumquat. Like you hear the word.
I thought you were just gonna stop at cum.
You hear the word kumquat and you feel dirty saying it. It's a fruit.
That's true.
Kumquat is.
It's
like
the kinkiest of fruits.
It's like a fruit.
It's the kinkiest fruit there is. Mike grew on me. I didn't like him at first, though. It was the whole Emily cheating angle.
Yeah, well.
Because even later, Emily confirms that they did in fact cheat.
Yeah, they were bumping uglies.
Rubbing their warts together like you do.
Well, that's probably a bit of a raw nerve for you, but I don't give a shit.
Well, it's a raw nerve for me because that happened to me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just.
How did you know that?
You told me that.
Oh.
You told me that. I think we must have been playing Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
No.
Anytime I'm done with the session, I just completely omit whatever I say.
We weren't playing Dark Souls. We were playing Luigi's Mansion. It was like the first time I ever came here. I think it was like
the first time I ever put you behind a microphone.
And I'm pretty sure that was for Luigi's Mansion.
No, yeah, that was the first series you were ever part of. Yeah.
Hey Jessica. And you was talking about that, and I couldn't relate, and I still can't. All this time later. That may have been cheated on.
Well,
because in order to be cheated,
there's nothing bad about that. I mean,
in order to be cheated on,
I'd rather you never have to experience that pain because it fucking sucks.
You have to.
I literally died a little bit that day.
Have been romantically involved with someone. Eventually, that would be a good one because that was actually fairly easy to make. That would be a good one if you guys ever did come up to film at the actual floors. That'd be a cool one.
We can do Smith and Sundays. I can make a series.
Yeah, that's what it's if you want to.
I don't mind. You just gotta slot out the fucking time.
You have to approach me and say hey,
do I have to approach you and be like, hey, this is what we're doing?
You don't have to do that, but you could if you say hey, I've got nothing going on. Do you have anything going on? And would you like to go up to the forge? That's what most because I've had a few people. Nick, I can't not say his full name. You're gonna have to bleep it out.
Yeah.
Nick always comes up.
Did you guys hear that Yoshi that just walked by?
Yeah, Yoshi came through.
I'm gonna have to change that noise. People are probably getting annoyed with it.
I'm gonna say it again now. Nick.
Oh wow, there's another one.
And he just says, I want to work on something. I want to try and make something. And Alan, I won't say his full name, but
I know who you're
you
talking about.
He comes.
He's a nice guy too.
He'll let me know if he wants to come up and work something. And those are about the only two that do it. But I'm always, people just say, "Hey, I'm interested in finding out." So let me know, and just say, "Yeah, I'm up for it."
I will say you have attracted quite the bubble of nice people.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a fairly nice person.
I don't have any quarrels with you, nor did I have any in high school.
So I think,
if anything, you were probably one of the people. You were probably one of the only people that I looked at and I was like, "You're my friend, but we barely talk."
I think I had that relationship with just about everybody.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's just kind of the person that I have always been. Yeah, remember that guy? He was cool. And then that's about the extent of
like what we did in the Spyro playthrough. We were like,
"You
remember Nathan?" And we were like, "Yeah."
that I had on people. That was pretty much what I. But if I was gonna be like, all right, this is the Noah forges of something.
This is the Noah burns his hand trying to make a leaf.
I'd have you make an S hook or a heart.
Noah burns hand trying to make a heart.
The burns are unfortunately inevitable.
No, I mean I need those. I need to get my hands all calloused because in my line of work I don't really get that. No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about nursing.
Little soft baby hands.
I don't have soft baby hands. I have some thickness there. Just not as much as I used to. That's for sure.
The other day, I was working on something at home and I was tired, so I rubbed my face like this, and I have a callus here on my hand. I cut myself with it on my face.
Really?
I cut my face.
Oh my
with my
God!
own hand. Yeah.
I cut my face with my own hand.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, the burns and things, they're peppered with them all over.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you walked in here, I was like, "Damn, you have 10 times more fucking burns than you normally do."
A lot of these are from that because when it rains, it makes scale pop off.
Fuck yeah!
And that was from making that axe. I got
I'd imagine
6
that's
or 7
not the end of
more.
them either. You're gonna have plenty more trying to make the next round of the axe.
Yeah, the burns there are unavoidable, but they're not too bad.
I mean, you could be more careful. You don't have to just chalk it up to it's inevitable.
You can be more careful, but you're gonna get burned by scale. It flies off everywhere and it's gonna hit you.
Fuck, it burned my arm when I was there that one time.
Yeah, I know.
I think it got me twice actually.
Probably.
Because one time I compared a game to how unoriginal a Pop-Tart was. A lot of people remember that for some reason.
Sure.
I like how you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
These guys were inventive.
Isn't that the same position, just varying where the female is?
It's bizarre to even think that the Karma Sutra is real, honestly.
I can't believe that shit originated from India with the caste system and all that. I just feel like that's a very judgy system. And it doesn't really let you, forgive your mistakes. So I feel like if someone pumped out a sex book,
Yeah.
it probably put them really down there. You are definitely naked. Under all those clothes, aren't you, you slut?
Tramp.
I love that I got... The sure sign that one of my jokes landed is just your small chuckle. That's how I know it meant something. Because whenever I do these with Zach, it's always like a "goddammit" or "why would you say that?" or some small inflection of "what the fuck's wrong with you?" It's okay, good, that one landed well.
I have to be really careful.
Why's that?
Because in actuality, my laugh is incredibly
It's your
obnoxious
phone.
and loud.
Your laugh is? No,
Yeah.
it fucking isn't.
It's loud.
Have you heard mine?
Okay.
Mine's high. Mine's loud and high pitched. Yours is low pitched.
Mine is a deep belly laugh, but
Well, that's how you know it's good.
but I mean, it's so if something's really funny, if something's really really funny, I don't continuously laugh. I just like let out one gunshot. And, like,
That's not a
And-
sustained fire moment.
there was one time, well, I was having a fire with some people out, and they had some property out in the woods a little way,
Yeah.
and something cut me as really funny, and I did that, and you could hear it reverberating off trees. I'm not even kidding. Like it's that loud, and everybody was like, "Holy shit!" Like, why was that so loud? And then I felt bad. But so I gotta be really careful.
Just reverberating off trees got me.
You could. It echoed. It echoed around the whole area.
Well, I mean, there's so much quiet space in there anyway. Goodbye.
What would you say is the worst video game mechanic ever developed? Is it the QuickTime event?
No, there are definitely worse things out there. I think it's definitely one of the laziest. I mean, why would you want to play through the big action sequence, you know, with first-person point of view and everything, when you could just tap a button and, you know, see Kratos fucking cleave a fucking dragon in half? Why would you want to do that, you know? But, I mean, if my brain was allowed to think and not have to deal with QuickTime events for like 5 minutes, I could probably tell you what I think is the best or the worst. The worst
I will say this.
video game mechanic.
To the credit of God of War. It does have QuickTime events, which I hate, but the things that are going on during them are...
No, that was just my example.
compelling enough
That was just my
I
example.
think I completely forgot that it even had QuickTime events.
Yeah, because that was one of my big down slides with the Omega one that came out. But I loved Omega.